I don't like to talk crap. As I said, shells don't have eyes.
Remember to take your weapons when you are dying, or Valhalla won't accept you.
Oh, you told me this would be rock and roll. Is the world after the war gonna be so exciting?
All in a hard day's work.
like to talk crap. As I said, shells don't have eyes.
You can't make bricks without straw.
To talk crap. As I said, shells don't have eyes.
Hey guys and girls, welcome to HunterBBQ channel, the live stream. And sorry for the setup that I just busy just now. So we can see on the live stream, our team and all the allies, even the CCCR joined the war here. I think one of the is 7NA also popped up, so no one is it yet. So you can see the war is the current status. From the yesterday, I did finish my combat battle honor event, first place. So just to show that I got the reward from the mill. The mill is gone, but I got that the first place and 100 statue. So there's a bit close that after the war, and also focus on the event as well. So the current situations is this: more and more XYT and all the allies that from CCR, TFG and war, 4 of us also arrived the same destination to get up with 7 and 8. PH and NRD from server 1s, and you can see that KoE also try to build that PC there, but everything is taken care well, because you can see TFG, they're already connected and start to burn 7A CC, and the wall side also connected and start to burn their CC as well. Their few villages got burned down. So you can see everyone's super active, because this is the start of the Moscow. I think the activity might get low after like the 10 days or 15 days later on, because everyone just got so excited to have a Moscow war now. So besides that, it's not much activity other than the map, because all the allies is very focused on this war site on the fort, and others builder just stay on the territory, try to collect some resources, because today's the Monday event, so everybody try to get some reward, and also try to get some resources as well, because I burned a lot of resources during the last battle honor events and a few battle as well. I also try to join this war, since if the servant can defend their CC, then it's worth to go to there and have a war together. And whoever is burned out, they try to recovery outside of the war site, so it's not much to say beside this small wall. So you can see someone's already blocking this KoE from our allies. I think not a problem, because just 2 KoE. So I think one base is 100% enough to take them down. 20 millions and 22 millions. So back to the war of PS side and NRD, I think they purposely choose this online time, because they think that is the not active time by the XYT, so they choose the time zone to try to repair their CC. Because from yesterday live stream, we noticed they choose the time to attack during the not activity time from XYT, so they might think there is a chance to do something. But actually, we did let them build on that side, so you see now everybody go to the map. Is easier to find them and easier to have war and very focused. No need to jump anywhere else. So I also try to join this war if they survive today, because I do not want to go there and the war is ended. It's not worth to go there, because today Monday try to collect some resources to get my top 1 reward. But of course the war is more important than the reward. That's why if anytime that I'm needed, I will go there as well. But I think server is doing a very good job. They try to continue to repair their CC. But compared to the number, what they can do is they just try to elif in one by one and try to buy more time for their CC to repair. If they have no chance to push back the war, then it's very hard for them to stay their CC unburned. So you can see a lot of fighters, they're very excited about the war. So each time they saw there is opportunity to join the war, they are there, and a lot of people that cannot be reached to the war zone, they try to put their air force to support in the air. So I would say actually servant put some very good fight against us, because they doing quite good this time. Instead of other time, they are not try hard enough. So I think this CC will fall by in 2 days, I would say. After that, they might have to try harder on the other times. If they somehow can defend this spot, I think at least they can get one reward out of it. The setting is they have 3 alliances here, but only got 1 fort. Not sure how they're going to share it, but this is the best case scenario that they somehow defended. I don't think they can defend with a huge amount of the fighter that we have, because we really build up the momentum. Otherwise, they can catch a very good timing attack during 3 of the layers that we have. is on offline time. They can snowball us and try to make some room. Besides that, I don't see there's any chances they can push back. So there you go. There's what is currently in the best XYT battleground. So I think nothing much to actually see here. So why do I try to look at the battleground and try to do some good broadcast and view during the time that everybody having their mouse go as well. So I'll just look at this battleground, Moscow battleground 80. The main reason I more focus on 80 and 81 because 81 is first XYT 7 and 8, the top 1 alliance from server 2 and server 1, and 80 is the BBQ from server 3, the top 1 alliance, and then we have V from the second top alliance in server 2, and our top alliance XYT2 also in there, and we have KOT from server 1, the top 2 alliance. So this is quite interesting to look at their battleground. So take a look inside. So I have to take some time to understand their color. So from the color I see green is V, and you can see BBQ actually they have built a lot of villages up to 2 sections, but they currently abandoned that. It's not because they are losing the war, but they rebuilt their CC here. You can see on next to the XYT2 and next to the V. The main reason is they try to fight together, join operation with the V and XYT2, and BBQ alliance from server 3 is super strong, I will say. So they try to fight the map off instead of they try to play standard that to build, because they want to contribute more than just stay and comfort zone. So this is how they promise to help their allies. They're willing to sacrifice the village advantage that they have. They're not worried about their settlement giving point to them, and they're not worried about their territory going to get burned. But they're willing to jump. And 7 Ace is from server 1, also doing quite good. And this TFGD, I'm not quite sure this one is equal to which side. So it's from server 3, I guess. Yeah, TFG. So they are allies as well. So currently they also abandoned their settlement. And so that you can see this KOT is the top 2 from server 1. They are very aggressive. They currently capture 1 section of the Ribbon Town and 2 sections of the Ribbon Town, and they got 1 fort connected, and they're trying to connect the second fort. And that is the reason that KOT, they really kill the XYT2 in another battleground, and they build all the ways down here. That is how this M3T plastic KOT try to attack further and try to build further down to the V side, and so that the join of the BBQ alliance from server 3, V from server 2, and XYT2 from server 2, and this TFGB from server 3, 4 of them try to join together and fight off this defense line. So the KOT and the M3, they try to fight off, and we also try to fight off. So this is interesting. You can see V currently is burning this M3 land. So they are really just 3 of them is burning. That means the fight is already gone. So BBQ is also very supportive. That's how the server 1 going to fight 2 battleground. Even in our Moscow that we also joined server 3 to fight server 1. The same situation is also happening here on another battleground. So you can see this currently the color is turned. Before was blue and then now turned to this orange, XYT2. That means this KOT they got pushed back and they're going to burn them. So this is one of the good strategy that instead of stay on your own settlements and got surrounded by your enemy, you try to relocate, like have a better join together with the allies to fight together. At least you have some territory now, and you can fight with your allies and give you some hope to get something on the Moscow. Even though you didn't get anything, but at least you fight for your allies, and your allies having their combat soon, like they already captured their things, and you also delay your enemy not to let them expand it so quick, and also pressure is quite a good things, because after the day that opening the Riven Town, then everyone have to be prepared to fight for the Riven Town. And in Moscow, you can't live anywhere in the map, so you must have your territory to cover the whole map as soon as possible. That's how on our battleground we try to build longest way instead of just the same area. So I don't think here we can see a lot of the action, because I seeing the village already burned down. That means the war is really ended. So I'm not quite sure about the other Moscow that is going to be interesting to talk about. If anyone of you have a suggestion, so I might can take a look. So I also need to understand the alliance background to understand how they fight and why they fight. So it's getting some story there to give better advice. So in my selections, actually epic battleground is battlefield is only a few battleground that we have. It's only 6 of them. So each of them also opening same date, 3 days 18 hours. So the gold and the silver I don't think is much more thing to talk about, so I just focus on the epic battlefield right here, right battleground. I'm not really familiar with all others alliance on other server. You can see 16 and 18, 17, and this one is 1, 3. The one without the number is from server 2, and this is our battleground 81s, and then this another battleground from the 12, 13, 14, 15, 4 server combined. This UN is still look not very strong. Look at the member, see anybody have 80 million power or not. So they're not even having 50, they only have 150 above power. It's not very strong alliance. So this server 11 back. I'm not sure whether there is the same one in server 2 or not. At least they have a 65 million power. Other than that, they only have 1, 2 above 50 millions and all others below 50 millions. So if you have suggestions about your battleground, I can take the time to look at it, but if not, then I'm just focusing on 80 and 81. That is because I understand the situation of how they're going to fight, of which way Stella is. It's easy for me to observe and give some advice. The Cantonese frozen, not working, so try to restart it.
My job is killing.
So we get back to the games. Just take a look about the normal events that we have. The daily arms race. We can see currently on first and second place. So I try to stay on it to get some reward. Even though the reward is really not attractive, but at least something is better than nothing. So I also have some. This most basic. So about this festival event, I would say I'm not really spend anything. I just try to get whatever is free. And you see that I'm also not doing any bunker events. It's because master we have bunker level 13. That's why I try to save all my energy pot to use when the bunker level 13 opens. I'm getting more returns from that. I try to purchase whatever that I can with the bread, but nothing much, and we still have around 2 days and 5 hours. So I will wait until almost end. I will just spend them instead of to be a waste. So, nothing to rush there. And the first battle honor in Moscow we have two battle events. It's called the building in Moscow. Actually, it's the same only events in Moscow. Same new rank. We are staying and forward to scale. First one is major the fighting and focus on and this. So this fighting machine reward is quite active because you can see the surprising around 60 statue and this item as well. But you have to stay on the first point on the killing with about 30 more days. It's not an easy job unless you really play a lot. That's why they also give a lot reward for that. Reward. As long as you just follow along the quest, you will get all of that. So until day 13, they will open another new page. You go and into another new page. To kill bunker and dragon. And the build time usually we don't really bother because the build time record is not huge. If there is nothing to do, you can do some build. About this endpoint for this alliance things that is quite new. I try to do that from the previous master. I think I stopped around somewhere 50,000 point or 50,000 point. Even I try very hard on the bunker things, not working well. I cannot touch this 50,000 point to get this 10 statue, so it's almost impossible things to do in Moscow. But of course, if you want to try, you can do that. I advise that not to try because it's not worth. About the killing enemy, I think very easy we can get that because as long as you stay actively in Moscow, you can do that. So this 10 statue is almost free to get. You can say almost halfway to get it. Killing Raven is the most basic thing since we need to do some Air Force and EXP. So not big deal. To the Alliance mission is nothing much you can do. It's all about the whole Alliance point. So beside that, nothing much. As long as you play stable in your master, you will get the last one and get the order rewards. So we try to coordinate with our allies to give aid. the villages to burn the server 1, but also it's not an easy job to coordinate because you have too many people in your alliance and some of them just stand there and blocking. There's also use a lot of our manpower and the managing to ask them to stay. That's how you can see one alliance on the left, the other on the right side, and you stand on the middle. Another problem is that once XYT got burned out, we have to walk over from this spot point, walk over there. I think take about 20 minutes or 20 minutes to reach there. So each time we got burned, we have to walk about 20 minutes, and we have to use one airlift as well. So from another to server 3, they can just airlift anywhere here, so they can just directly join back to war, no problem. That's why some of us try to fight, but not can stay out of it because not enough space for everyone to stand there. You can see you try to use all the empty land that you can stand. There's still a lot of space, but also filled up. So I think it's very hard for the one to push back this kind of amount. You can see, even though they try to snowball, but each time they are swamped, they have to lose something. That's why you have to clear about more than 500 people in, and at least they have something to do instead of just letting them shoot up. That is how most situation.
Hello.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, hello. I try to do my live stream and basically nothing much to do instead of waiting for the 7NA to jump in and then burn. So did you join the war today? You can see the TFG is standing there, is waiting, so they give some sign to say that wait for the siege team. And yeah, that's the things that they try to siege now after the coordinations. Actually, that is the one advice I just really noticed that is 7NA they try to add a CC. From the time I see this CC is almost like 100% health, so I don't think they need to jump in one by one to have this siege for no reason. Because if you can see on the battlefield, I mean on the war zone, we are so actively, so anyone trying to jump in, they will just remove instantly. So why don't they wait for some hours and they can jump together with their teammate who's contributed, or differences between your jump alone and you got swarmed down and you can't even do anything at all and wasted your belly as well, because it's not really needed this time. So if they continue to do that, they will advantage. The first one is they waste their airlift to come in. Secondly is they waste their base life. So that's why their base going to be have low HP and cannot do the jump during the next coordination planning. And the CC is not going to die or going to be removed within 15 hours. So I'm not sure why they want to jump now. Instead, they can wait few hours later on, so they can jump in once they saw that it's not a lot of activities or not a lot of members active. That's, I think, is more efficient. And whoever we try to view this war zones also get lagging, so everyone is complaining that. But I think this is one of the issue a lot of people are going to experience, and not much we can complain. And yesterday I tried to join the war, and also due to the lag, I also cannot play. But this is the war game, so what to do? If you want to support the war, you have to go there even if it's lagging or not. But you can see it's quite boring because first thing, we have too many base stand here. Then we are creating one issue is that very less resources will find, not because the resources are spawned blocked by the allied space. Secondly is that each of us will have 5 sharks, so we're going to steal each one the resources to what we can get. That's why these areas 100% cannot get resources for today's events. But as long as we are the warrior, I think we have a lot of warrior, they do not really worry about that. They are willing to do the sacrifice and willing to stand in front to show that XYT is also a fighter. That's why a lot of our XYT are going to stand here. Some of them spray a little bit outside so we can get the resources from the blue side. I think I can remove this because they already get there. So it's look more clean. The KoE is already clear. I think by that one, he already did the job. I mean him. So here we found a new tag saying that PH leader. So I'm not near him, so I can't do anything. Even though I try to put the armor, take 13 minutes, but let's try to do that because I'm just sitting in my base. I away this target around 1002 kms. So from the Air Force take about 15 minutes. So for me to go over there is about 45 minutes maybe. Since this is not the free device, so I don't need to hunt him. But actually we also try to give them some room so they can heal back. And they can go back to prepare their CC. So once they try to prepare their CC, the war zone back to exactly the same location that we designed. Then we don't need to hunt them all over the map and spread out our member. You can see we do not need a lot of members to spread out. More of them is already stand on our territory, and a lot of fighters just focus on the main war zone we have. So checking the ribbon count, it's still another 3 days past 4 hours, so there is nothing much to do until the ribbon count open. But after the ribbon count opens, then we have to remove them to get this spot because we need the first reward, capture reward. We know it's not 1,500 one airlift and then 30 hours rushes and some resources. But if you just multiply by the members that you have in your alliance, that's a huge amount. Like first we have a new member of 255, so 2,500 gold times 255 is a huge amount that we're going to benefit from. That's why if you have alliance, that's kind of a reward that we should have. So now we're back to the standby mode because nothing much we can do. You can see 3 of the C's on the phone. You can see 3 of the black is there, 7NA, NRD and the TH. And second problem is that they do not have enough space to send all the people in. So they can organize some of the behind. Once they're taking it behind, they can send somebody on the CC to try to repair it. So they can open fight in the biggest area, just an area that they can do. But the problem is they have no way to walk through there safely. Anyway, they try to walk over, they have to cross the allies' territory. That's how they are going to make some dangerous move. That's why their only option is just stand on their CC and try to fight from the CC side. So if we check the power from the Moscow, you can see their power is continue to be rise and lower. The reason is that is because they try to send the fighter in the Moscow. Once they burn out, they need to find some place safe to regenerate back their HP. They are leaving the Moscow and they're coming back after. That's why you can see TH, they are very low power in Moscow. But actually, they try to recover and come back to push again. And all others alliance of us, we try to stay. You can see TFG is almost 100% stand inside the Moscow. And WAR, they also almost 100%. I think maybe 97% stand in Moscow. And us, XYT, we also almost 95% stand in the Moscow. We have few members that is already in level in and some of them still stand outside Moscow, but that is not a problem because you have over 80% active rate. That is already enough to do all the things that we want. So I think today progress for the build, we already collected all the reward that we want, proven town and the fort. So we already have 4 set of each of them, and this is the fort that we also connected. So I will say that's one of the wise choice we make. You can see TH now they also send someone to repair the CC. The wise choice that I'm going to talk is because we try to let them build here instead of do them instantly. So now we have something to do instead. Otherwise, without this 3 CC, basically we have nothing to do in Moscow. Just another farmland, going to farm without doing anything at all. We are going to organize running match if the servant cannot do anything at all after that. But since they are doing something, that's why we try to play around with them, and hopefully they give us some surprise and something to do in Moscow. But I will say they are more than happy to take this challenge because we look at the Moscow ranking, the fighting machine. You can see the 7NA and NRD and some of the fighter, all of them already have a lot of points gained from us. That's why we also sacrifice a lot of our troops and our reserve to serve their points. But I see some other server, they have around 200,000 millions points. This one is 62 million points. So others battleground having even more interesting war on that their battleground. So it's quite interesting to watch, but I'm not really sure which one is that. But I will say all of the leaders, the XYT leader, Jason's on 17, TFG leaders, Supreme LB on the 14, and the war leader, Ozan is on the 5th. So all of the leaders tried their best to show their stand on the leaderboard. so that they are actively fighting ourselves as well. So other members also try to contribute, but mostly we can't fight the enemy. I mean, we cannot find any enemy to gain point. That's why we are on the lower side. And the enemy is very easy to find us because every one of us have more than 95% stay in the marshal, so they are easily to find point and cash it off that. Okay, so one of the guy Alex asked why my reserve couldn't show is because this is a live stream. So if anyone try to fight me, let's say my opponents try to look at my resources or my goal or my reserve, they will understand how to counter me. That's why I try to save some privacy for my account, but also I try to show whatever is to the public. That's how I try to hide them to make some privacy for my account. If you are my enemy, you will have fully information about my account, so you know that I'm on low reserve or even I'm on high reserve, and you can do some move against me. And if someone try to do the event in the same battleground, battle honor with me, they will just look at my resources and say that okay, he have a very low resources, maybe 300,000 millions resources, so they try to overthrow me and try to win the battle honor events. That's why I try to hide, put some privacy, and no one know how much resources I have, how much reserve I have. So when I try to do event or I try to fight on the battleground, the one whoever try to against me, they don't have that kind of information. So actually gold is one of the information as well, because we can use gold to buy resources or buy other things to speed up. That's why I also hide that as well. So the 882,000 gold is not the real one, it's just the privacy. Yeah, it's not the new things about the spy things, because during the server 2 itself, I also encountered a lot of this problem. So it's no big deal for them to find more information about me. And you can see I put the logo on my screen. I try to cover the mini map because last time they used to watch my live stream and find all my members on the mini maps and locate them and try to siege them during their offline time. So a lot of people try to look at my live stream and relook and located my directions, and they instantly can after they kill me and instantly airlift next to me. So I noticed that they look at my stream and they know where am I, and they try to airlift and kill me again. But I'm okay with that actually, because I willing to take a challenge, so it's not a problem. So sometimes we share our screenshot to share some information or share some topic, and if you notice that actually you also share your personal resources and your reserve and your flow to whoever you're trying to share your screenshot. That's why each time I try to share a screenshot, I try to crop it before I send it out, just to make sure that it's not going to disclose my personal informations, I mean my account informations to others. But if the group that you're going to share is the close group and the person inside is trusted, then I don't think you should worry about that. But I just give a little bit advice that you should look at all your screenshot and try to avoid this kind of information to be leaked out. I didn't aware that we active our skill from the layers, so I try to find the fun to enjoy the buff.
I don't like to talk crap. As I said, shells don't have eyes. Military funds out of a damn farm.
So I say this new update is not very resources friendly, because last time we can send our truck out let's put an example that if I move my base from my territory to the war zone, I can send my truck all the way to my allies' territory to collect the resources. And once the resources done, I can send them secondly to another resources area. So my truck can always stand on the territory side until I left them going back to my base. So I can still doing the war and I still doing the alliance territory, even alliance point. But the recent update, they just removed that options. So each time you send out your resources truck, they have to always come back to your base, make no option for you. And there's another update to nerf the resources truck is their moving speed is so slow now. Based on last time, there's an example of sometimes some people say that the last resources truck is move like a Ferrari, and now they are just like normal usual car that we have. So that's one of the complaints, but is the current update. A lot of things already get nerfed. Otherwise, I can just put my base on the war zone, but I can send my resources truck back to the territory. So notice here I have one base. It's not under the allies color. So I try to do something to him. So there's one major problems that during the last update and this new update, because from the version 2 until the version 3, before we have still spam, recharge, a lot of things that we can play around, and that is why we need the Guardians of 2 on our Super Heavy. But after a lot of updates, Guardian of 2 is not that very top ranked the officer right now. That's why everybody should look on this Angel play, and I didn't really pay a lot of attention to her because my ranking last time she was very low. Because based on that situation, that we can put our Super Heavy outside the 5th grade, and that is how it works. Because the Angel Light doesn't use her skill if you cannot hit anything or cannot crush her skill. And that's why the Guardian of 2 is win, because he has 15% plus another 10% from the ultimate skill, 25% resist damage. That's how he is better. 50% plus damage resistance, 50%. Actually, she having extra additional heal at almost equal to
calculated.
I hear it.
Healing. Buffet.
Instead, I continue to
You fight for.
as soon as I change it to Edge of Light. How is it for this new battle? So sometimes it's most perfect battle. If the game changed, then nothing much to do about it. The game changed. You might choose as well.
Let's rock and roll.
It is 31 level base, so totally no effect to me because I will max out my level. If I have Angel of Light, it's obviously slightly better than the Guardian of Two because nowadays any piece you try to hit, they will try to counter you. That's why we need Angel of Light a skill to heal plus the spanner. So you have 2 heal officer is better than 1 because we need to have our super heavy to stay alive. The longest the better. Actually I try to make the complaint. I don't think the developer will look at it and give us a refund or her going to respond on the Guardian of Two.
For an intense battle.
I would say one thing is good that because Guardian of Two is the pay to get officer and Angel of Light is not that one. Angel of Light is the free officer. Need to win friendly with an Angel of spend also heavy and same level that we have until endgame situations. I say that is good things. But my situation have a little bit different because the two I really max in. So I cannot see the way to be a miss. But his path is only when you make a good decisions now, maybe the new updates will mess up with you again and this thing will change again. But instead of complaining, we try to optimize what we have and try to arrange that instead. I also try to point out that the Angel of Light is one of the good officer to stand up now for the free-to-play players, so you don't need to say that it doesn't have Guardian of Two because Guardian of Two is not really needed right now. If you are not going to pay him, no problem because it's totally not really needed. As you can see, if I change Guardian of Two to this Angel of Light, this is the full set. I do not really need that officer at all. But since I really max him, that's why I continue to use him instead of putting him to be a risk. Hello, mic test. And my voice have a little bit problem because I stay up too long last 2 days. That's why I'm a little bit sick. Try to take rest today, the whole days. Also I try to do live stream because I try to stay active to see any activity in Moscow or not. But sometimes stay in the game is also another burden to myself because we have our real life. Have a lot of things to do instead of playing the game 24/7. You can see the servant side, they continue to repair their CC and give us something to do instead. And all of them is very happy to have something to attack. But of course, each time we try to swarm or snowball them, you can see our team, our allies, the reserve, I mean the army, will go down just like that. That's how the servant gain a lot of point and kill. But it's fine because we try to do the victory things. That's why we have sacrificed some troops to claim the victory. At least the servant try to do something now. It's better than nothing to do. So I think it's not so lagging. It's not always I feel. Hello. Testing. Testing. Yes. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just say that.
I don't like to talk crap. As I said, shells don't have eyes.
Hello. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, testing.
This is only an appetite. Well, how are you with this hospital?
Heading home. Time to go back. Let's rock and roll. We got you. Trust them.
city and farm. Yeah. But yeah, I wish you guys all the best of luck, and I will send out mail to the alliance, and I will state that out of respect for you, I will state that Price, you resign, and your beliefs or your what you claim. I absolutely will do that for you. Okay. 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 You guys have a good day. Have a good talk with Hunter, and I guess we'll see you guys around.
Beautiful.
How do you turn military funds out of a damn farm?